ChatGPT, relate ACIM to the movie The Family Stone. The Family Stone through the lens of A Course in Miracles. The Family Stone is a profound classroom in judgment, family roles, special relationships, acceptance, forgiveness, and the undoing of self-concepts. Through the lens of ACIM, it becomes a study of what happens when carefully constructed identities collide with the unpredictable reality of human relationships. At its heart, the movie asks, can love survive when the masks fall away? This is one of the central questions of ACIM. The self-concept meets reality. Meredith enters the Stone family carrying a highly developed self-concept. She knows who she thinks she is: successful, competent, refined, controlled. She also carries ideas about who everyone else should be. The problem is that reality refuses to cooperate. The family does not respond according to her expectations. The more she tries to manage perceptions, the more uncomfortable everything becomes. ACIM teaches that suffering often arises when self-concepts encounter reality. The ego spends enormous effort constructing an image, then it spends even more effort defending it. The movie beautifully exposes how fragile these images really are. Judgment everywhere. Few films portray mutual judgment as honestly as The Family Stone. Everyone is judging everyone. The family judges Meredith. Meredith judges the family. Siblings judge one another. Partners judge one another. The judgments are sometimes subtle and sometimes obvious. ACIM teaches that judgment is the primary obstacle to vision. The moment we decide who someone is, we stop seeing them. The movie repeatedly demonstrates how judgment creates distance, misunderstanding, and defensiveness. The need to be accepted. One of Meredith's deepest struggles is her desire to be accepted. The ego desperately seeks approval. It wants validation, recognition, belonging. Yet the harder Meredith tries to earn acceptance, the more uncomfortable she becomes. This reflects an important teaching in the ego seeks externally what can only be found internally. True worth is not granted by other people. It is given by God. The movie gradually exposes the futility of building identity upon others' opinions. Family as a forgiveness classroom often describes relationships as opportunities for healing. Family relationships are particularly effective classrooms because they expose hidden expectations and long-standing patterns. The Stone family functions exactly this way. Old grievances, old roles, old assumptions, old wounds, all rise to the surface. The purpose is not punishment. The purpose is awareness. What is hidden can be brought to light. What is brought to light can be healed. Tasha's specialness. The movie repeatedly reveals how the ego uses specialness. Special child, special sibling, special partner, special favorite. The ego organizes relationships through comparison. Who belongs, who doesn't, who is accepted, who is rejected. ACIM teaches that specialness inevitably produces separation because it depends upon differences. Healing begins when people are valued without comparison. The movie gradually moves in this direction, letting people be who they are. One of the most beautiful lessons in the film is the recognition that love grows when we stop trying to change people. The ego says, "Be who I need you to be." The Holy Spirit says, "Let me see you as you are." Many of the conflicts arise because characters are trying to fit one another into expectations. Healing begins when those expectations loosen. Illness and perspective. The mother's illness serves as an important backdrop throughout the story. It quietly changes everyone's priorities. The concerns that once seemed important begin to lose their significance. Defenses soften. Old conflicts become less meaningful. Love becomes more visible. Often describes miracles as shifts in perspective. The movie demonstrates how life's challenges can sometimes expose what truly matters: forgiveness. The healing in The Family Stone does not occur because people become perfect. It occurs because people become more honest, more vulnerable, more accepting. Forgiveness is not overlooking mistakes. It is looking beyond them. The characters begin seeing one another with greater compassion and less judgment. This shift changes everything. The central reflection. The ego watches The Family Stone and asks, who fits in and who doesn't? The Holy Spirit watches The Family Stone and asks, can I let go of my judgments long enough to truly see the people before me? Viewed through him, the movie becomes a lesson in the collapse of self-concepts and the healing power of acceptance. Every character enters carrying expectations. Every character leaves having been invited into a deeper understanding of love. The deepest message may be, love does not arise because people meet our expectations. Love appears when expectations soften and we become willing to see one another beyond the roles, images, and judgments that once kept us apart. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.